It's been far too long that I have live streamed a Jackbox Party Pack 5. Just gonna be doing a solo mission. I can do a solo mission right on this. Can't remember. Man, how has everyone been? Can't even be English right now. Can't even hear myself think. Too loud. Super quiet. Let's see. All right, let's see if that's any better for the mic. And it is. No, it is not. So let me just save you guys from this mess right now. All right, hopefully this is a little bit more better. Alright, so if anybody is watching, I apologize for that high pitch or that feedback that you're getting from my mic, but this is just how it's gonna go. For some reason I can't find any other mic right now, and you're just gonna have to deal with that little noise in the background. I said my apologies, so we're just gonna have to get down to it. I don't know how
Binge
much
Pipe
of
is a little too proud
ratio
of this
my
menu
voice
screen.
versus the high-pitched noise versus what you're actually hearing from the game is. It could be 50-50 for me in the game, and then like, or actually, let's say 40-40 for voice in game, and then like, what's math? 20% of that little buzzy noise. But we're just gonna do it. We're just gonna go through this train wreck of a show. Yeah. If anybody comes in, we'll get that audience on there. Max players. Let's crank it up. See who we can get in here.
Are you tired of streaming services that are actually real and provide real services and aren't just a satirical wrapper for the latest iteration of a video game franchise? Well then, Binge Pipe is for you.
Right. So it's just gonna be me until other people start chiming in, or. But you know what? Let me get.
Binge Pipe expected a bit more gratitude for presenting You Don't Know Jack.
Second screen.
Binge Pipe. Some of these new streaming services have to succeed, right?
Happy Hanukkah! Let's light this candle. Good, I was hoping to get more time alone with you. Let's meet at my place next time.
Alright.
Hang on tight, we're in for a ride.
Time for question 1.
To begin with, the verb's the word. Which of these sentences contains a transitive verb? I don't care. Seriously, who cares? Do you think this is funny? Or because it's not? Let's see how that shook out. Well, I care. I care. Here's what a right answer looks like. A transitive verb has a subject before it and an object after it. You
Not
and
so
this,
hot
for
on the
example.
go around, first go around.
You is the subject
Again,
of the
it's been a
sentence,
while.
while
Kinda
you
rusty.
are the subject of a
Got the
police
beard,
investigation.
got the beard next to me. Now we're sipping on some brewing company. We got the Intra
Feast
Extra.
your eyes upon
It's
this.
their Imperial
Brand
Pilsner,
focused.
butterfly pea flower,
The
and
letters in
lychee.
which of these brand names are traditionally monochromatic? Coca-Cola, FedEx, Subway, or Google?
See if we can figure this out before another time.
Okay, what'd you pick? FedEx and Subway letters each use two different colors, and Google goes crazy with a different color for each letter,
It's
but
good to know
monochromatic means one color.
terminology
Branded
from
Coca-Cola is
craft
almost
arts.
always all white.
I don't know how much alcohol is in this beer.
Some people
Already.
call it soda, others
7.6.
call it pop. To me, it will always be known as mouthwash.
Multitasking here for you guys.
Why don't we do it with free?
Coming in right now, but that's all good.
Here we have First
It's a Friday
Housewives
night.
Club.
It's
Are we all
9:36
gathered?
right now.
Good. It's time for Dis or Dat. I'm going to list off
Cheers,
7
cheers for
things,
watching
and
this
for
in
each
the
one, I
future.
want you to tell me if it's a tagline from one of the real housewives of New York City, or a quote from famous First Lady Eleanor Roosevelt. Answer quick, you'll only have a few seconds to choose between Real Housewives or Eleanor Roosevelt. Okay, let's do it. Happiness is not a goal, it's a byproduct. I never feel guilty about being privileged. No one can make you feel inferior without your consent. If you can't handle the truth, you can't handle me. I'm living the American dream one mistake at a time. A woman's like a tea bag. You can't tell how strong she is until you... I plan for the future, but live in the moment. It would be really sad if
Five
you
out of seven,
bragged
5 out of
about
7.
this.
Came back with that.
Now let's keep
Came
going.
back with that.
It's time for... Did they have yearbooks in the 1800s? If Dorian Gray asked you to sign his yearbook, what would be the most appropriate to scribble next to his picture? Never change, together forever, keep in touch, or hags. Hope you like what you picked. In Oscar Wilde's The Picture of Dorian Gray, Dorian makes a pact to sell his soul and retain his youth and beauty forever. I would never sell
feel
my
like I
soul,
have
but
untapped
still,
knowledge
hit me up with your
about
best
that.
offer. Who knows?
And it was practically an educated guess.
Coming up, I accidentally joined the Navy. Which of these headlines is just straight up clickbait? You won't believe what this shirtless sailor calls a torpedo. I'm single and call nautical miles the craziest things. I'm waiting for you to give a nickname to my ammo soldier, or my husband doesn't... Okay, let's take a
guessing
look.
D.
In the U.S. military, kilometers are nicknamed clicks.
Yup.
I had to remain
Again,
3 clicks away
educated
from the
guess.
cool clicks in high school because we didn't click.
But I feel like it's more based off of a movie knowledge or like film.
Say goodbye to
Lingo,
round 1.
jargon.
Oh, and by the way, all the cash in round 2
Per
is
usual,
doubled,
solid
in
for
case you
round
care
one.
about things like that. Okay, back to
Well, yeah,
business.
It's Friday. You know, we haven't done this in a while.
Strong bones is not a parade.
Oh, here's a good one. Adult Swim Fan. Note to self, remove dated reference to 2002 thriller Swim Fan before game's release. I keep hearing about this cartoon Rick and Morty. What's it about? Rick and his grandfather Morty? Rick and his uncle Morty? Rick and his dad Morty? Or Morty and his grandfather Rick? So what'd you pick? Is this where I yell Pickle Rick?
Damn it.
Here's the right one. Rick and Morty is about a boy named Morty and his dangerous
Grandfather,
genius
okay.
grandfather,
So,
Rick.
This is obviously...
Sounds good. Maybe I should become way too
this is
obsessed
obvious
with it.
that I never watched Rick and Morty entirely.
Mes collègues sont des crétins.
Part of that
Sept.
percentile.
Introducing
I don't
whether
know, I don't know
you
how I feel
like
about
it or not.
Whatever.
What's a condescending way to describe condensation? Everybody knows water becomes ice. Water becomes steam if that's what you're into. Ice becomes water, but you haven't become anything. Or so what if steam becomes water? You want a parade? I love this part. Could be worse, you know, in theory. Oh, what might have been.
Steam becomes water.
Okay, when water vapor
I knew it
cools
was one or
down,
the
it
other
turns
one.
from steam to a liquid,
But,
and this
it's a funny way
process
for me
is
to kinda
called
remember that.
condensation.
If you guys can. But I think about that one
In the
bit
water
in,
cycle,
Family Guy,
condensation
and that
occurs
one
in
guy,
clouds.
like,
What?
brothers,
No, I shouldn't talk about clouds. They're way over
himself
your
in
head.
his back car. He's talking about like stop breathing on
Twas
the
then I learned to heed the winds of
Anyways, that's one of the reasons why I remember
This one's
condensation
called
and not
the
from
surrealist
actual science.
strut on the street. And uh-oh, chest strut fits lime floor.
It's time for a
Let's see if we still got this.
Get those typing fingers ready because the longer you take, the less money you
We're in the
make.
negatives right
Okay,
now, so
focus
we gotta
up.
get in the
Check out
positives.
this gibberish phrase and tell me what popular saying it rhymes with. The hip Kafka bold walk. And don't worry about that punctuation.
Got it. Chip off the old block.
I'm just a small piece. I think we were all thinking
Back
it.
in the positive.
Moving right along. This one's known as The Alphabet Weeps. When detective writer Sue Grafton died in 2017, most of the English alphabet mourned her passing. If Sue Grafton had known what letter would be featured in her last published alphabet title at the end of her life, what might she have called it? S is for seriously, why did I ever start doing this? U is for under the circumstances, I did pretty well. W is for what the hell, I had a great X title. Or Y is for you've got to be kidding, I won't get to Z?
Sure.
And how'd we do? This would have worked. Her final alphabet book, Y is for Yesterday, came out in August 2017. She died that December.
Rip.
Consider this, mystery readers. The last letter is Z. The last month is December. Her death was a code.
Sabes que es lindo, yes, perritos.
Up next, dating in Westeros. Suppose Cersei Lannister from Game of Thrones wanted to date someone who wasn't her brother. Because it gives her the power of first action, what dating site would she prefer? OkCupid, Tinder, Bumble, or eHarmony?
Wanted to date someone who wasn't her brother. Dating somebody. Oh, I don't know.
So what'd you pick? Ow. And here's where the money is. Bumble is a unique dating site because all first moves must be initiated by females.
Oh.
Later, you
See,
can
again,
both decide if you're looking for a quick
out of
hookup
all the
or a
dating apps
tragic
that I've
wedding.
used, I've never used Bumble, so. No, but that's.
You made it to the attack. When you see an answer that matches the category, tap it on your device. The faster you pick a right answer, the more cash you make. Oh, you know what you're doing. That's nice. Here's your clue. This one's for robots. I don't know, this probably is how robots talk, right? Good luck.
Oh, Oh, that I didn't even read the question on that. Probably the one you pick.
There's your score.
Close.
Wow, that was
Calls
as
for
exciting
me
as a
to,
one-person staring contest. And look
start
at that
on
score.
Or finish this
Yeah,
one.
you started from the bottom, and now you're even lower. At least the journey taught us that.
There's two. Alright, so I'm gonna go get another drink, and we should get started.
911, what's your emergency? I think my husband's dead. He's been shot. Okay, where are you? 1442 Willow Street. It's going to be a few minutes before an ambulance team gets there.
Binge Pipe's menu screen, the gold standard
It's
of menu
still
screens.
Still pretty loud. So let's do half. I don't know. Let's do this. Yeah, how's that? I think that's a little bit more better. But I mean, for good measure, if you guys really want to hear me. Alright. So what I'm gonna do, since I got that started, I'll get the room started.
Some people said Binge Pipe was crazy for launching a streaming service
leave
inside a party pack of
my
5
phone
games
here,
and offering no
and
way
then
to actually
I'll
monetize
Get
it.
another drink.
And we're taking that under advisement. Binge Pipe, we're open to constructive criticism.
With my old streaming service, I could never get a hold of a customer service representative. Now that I'm a Binge Pipe customer, they never leave me alone. The second I have a problem, they're there to explain why it isn't a problem and why I should be more grateful for their ever-seeing eye.
The second my Binge Pipe router went out, a service team was in my home. I didn't even know I had a back door.
I thought the volume was off on my programming, but the Binge Pipe doctor discovered it was my ears that were wrong.
Not only do they closely monitor my enjoyment of their services, but they reward me if I turn in fellow customers who are not completely happy. Thank you, Binge Pipe.
Thank you, Binge Pipe.
Thank you, Binge Pipe.
Thank you, Binge Pipe.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Binge
Binge
Pipe.
Pipe. Thank you, Binge Pipe.
Binge Pipe. Binge Pipe.
Thank you.
The following Binge Pipe content is sponsored by the Roller Coaster Attendant Society, which reminds you to always... injury or death.
Hey guys, welcome back to another unboxing video. Let's check out what we have today. And? What? Oh no. Oh, bees again. Bees again! Bees again!
Objection! Your Honor, this witness is clearly just a tugboat in a trench coat.
When I joined the religion, I was really hoping it was a cult, but later I figured out it was all on the up and up and not a cult at all. So I left.
He's a cop that doesn't play by the rules. She's also a cop that doesn't play by the rules. You know, they might not be cops.
Binge Pipe has just created a new smartphone that's smaller and thinner than ever. And we've misplaced it? So could you please call us so we can track it down?
Special Agent Benson is used to working under pressure.
2 minutes and counting, Benson.
Piece of cake. Let's rock and roll. But he's about to face his greatest challenge. No, I was afraid of that.
What's wrong?
Autofill is using my old address. Looks like I'll have to enter this manually. Find out what happens when the world's best agent tries to order concert tickets. Is the stop sign technically in the square?
10 seconds.
It looks like there's a sliver of the sign in this.
7.
It's too hard to tell.
5. 4.
That square's gotta count,
3,
right? Right?
2, 1.
Gulp. Ryan Hannigan stars in The Checkout, streaming now exclusively on Binge Pipe.
Imagine a world
My God, the specimen.
It's growing out of control.
where scientists go too far,
Should we go in?
No, seal the door.
but still know how to follow proper protocol.
Okay, the chemical shower killed it.
That could have been bad.
Yeah, but it wasn't.
Lunch?
While we wait for players to join, why not pour yourself your favorite drink and hold it in front of the screen so that we can see if our targeted advertising is working?
Alright. That was actually a lot longer than I was supposed to take, but the thing I probably forgot about Jackbox is that they have that the background intermission and stuff, so it's like not completely...
Do you binge pipe?
Funny you should say that.
Why?
Because of words.
Get my mic on.
We don't understand either.
Okay.
Coming soon to Binge Pipe.
New beer.
This.
I've
And
just
a new
fallen down
game
the stairs,
coming up.
but I feel
right
great.
now we got Beer
Mr.
Labs, the
Mayor,
most ridiculous
that
thing.
octopus has a family.
Thank you.
It is
You know, people ask me all
a
the time,
peanut
what
butter
is
and
the
rum
first
barrel
step
aged
to
cacao
becoming an
nib ale,
entrepreneur? My answer is
6.8%.
simple. Start following 90,000 people
If you
on
know, you
Twitter.
know.
This is a very interesting wine because if
If
you
you
look
don't
at the
know,
label,
you don't know
you
Jack.
can see the cause and date of your death.
If you're having difficulty typing in a 4-digit room code, you may want to check out our extended timers function.
Ma'am, excuse me. I'm with the show What's in Your Purse? And I was wondering, what's in your purse?
You want to go through my purse? Okay, what is this, a prank
Sorry.
show?
No,
One
just like a
second,
man
just
on
doing
the
stuff
street
for the
thing.
gram.
Are you sure you don't mind?
And then I should
No,
be starting
no, it's fine.
any
I'm just
second
a little
now.
embarrassed to say I don't know what all is in here. I haven't cleaned things out in a while, so we got brush and some mints and napkins from a drive-through, and oh my god, oh, it's I don't know how. Wow.
Is that a dead bird?
Yeah, it is. You wouldn't have known this, but I used to be a magician's assistant like 15 years ago, and the last trick I assisted on was a bird trick.
And that's the bird?
One never reappeared. And the incredible Benjamin said, just wait. Wow, just wow.
Do you want us to get rid of that bird?
No, I'm good, thanks.
Mariana Trench, the deepest part of the ocean, is home to some of the world's most unusual sea creatures, including the anglerfish. Oh my god. Oh, what is that thing? What is that? Is that a fleshy growth on its head? Oh my god! Oh, what kind of god would create such a monstrosity? Get it off my screen! There's so many gross fish! Oh, this is a waking nightmare. Oh, how long is this documentary? 52 minutes? Oh my gosh! Oh boy! Oh boy, I think I'm gonna be sick!
Alright, for real this time. Here we go. Cheers, guys.
Binge Pipe can't cancel the checks, so here's You Don't Know Jack. Binge Pipe. Laughter is the best. Medicine is alive.
Happy Hanukkah! That dreidel action getting too intense? Let's play You Don't Know Jack. I salute you, solo adventurer, setting out alone into the digital unknown. So let's make this happen.
Time for question 1.
First on the docket, I don't trust facts, I trust my gut. Hold on. As a trivia host, I should have known that mayonnaise was questionable. My lunch is disagreeing with me, and it's omitting a lot of viable counter-arguments, which means it's using which fallacious persuasion technique? Ad hominem attack, moving the goalposts, cart stacking, or fallacy.
Bible.
Okay, what'd you pick?
Yep.
Were you thinking this one?
Not so
Card
great.
stacking is making one side look a lot stronger by ignoring the viable arguments of the opposing view. Okay, we've reached a compromise, but you really don't want to know what I gave up to get there.
Hallelujah, hallelujah.
Take a good look at the clippity-clop of anxiety. Most young people these days are terrified of celebrity horses, and who can blame
What's
them?
up, y'all?
Which of these would literally
If you guys want to
be
join in the
a
audience,
trigger warning?
feel free to put in the code.
Gandalf's horse,
But yeah, if you want to chat, I got the
Sheriff
chat up
Woody's
on my
horse,
second
or
screen.
Roy Rogers'
But yeah,
horse.
welcome.
Okay, let's take a look. I ho wrong answer away!
Oh, trigger is
Next time, try this. Western film star and singer Roy Rogers was never far from his trusty horse.
Okay, wait, hold on. I
Trigger.
gotta change the volume on the game is not bad. It's my headphones that are acting up right now. Alright.
Trigger even had a movie named after him, My Pal Trigger, and after falling out the unfortunate sequel, Trigger, You Bastard.
Why don't we do it with Creed?
Why not try as erotic as watching paint dry? And pick a safe word because it's time for a dis or dat.
This is always my redemption round, because it's literally
I'm gonna list off
50-50.
7 things, and
quick
for
points.
each one I want you to tell me if it's a sexy Danielle Steele novel or a shade of gray offered by the Bear Paint Company.
Paint?
Don't think too hard. I'm
Or
only giving
novel?
you a few seconds to decide between a Danielle Steele novel or a shade of gray. Ready? Let's go.
50 shades.
Skyline Steel. Evening Hush.
Oh, yes.
Rushing Waters. Reflecting Pool. Lone Eagle.
Okay.
Anonymous.
Oh, are you serious?
Fine Things.
Oh, man.
That
I didn't
was
realize
nice
how
and
much I was in
forgettable.
the negative for that. Again, 5
Okay,
out of
let's
7.
move along.
Passing grade. Again, no apologies
one
for the
for ya.
burps on this
Having
on
relations
tonight's live
with
stream
nouns.
because I'm
If
just
you
doing
hate
me.
preppy men,
As you
you'll
should
love
be
the
doing
only
me right
guy on
now.
this list
And if
who
you're
does
tuning into
not
this,
have a
thank you
preposition
and
in his
welcome.
title. The man in the high castle, the last man on earth, the man who invented Christmas, or the man from Uncle. I love this part. No. Curious? Here it is. Who is not a preposition? The fact that it's capitalized should have tipped you off.
Oh. The more you know.
Prepositions tell you the
I just started
location
reading
of the
books again,
subject,
so you
like,
gotta give me a break
I
on
am
that.
the man
But I mean,
between two ungrateful
who can really
cats.
identify a preposition, you know, sporadically or just randomly out in public, you know?
Coming up
Pop
next,
quizzes are proven to be anxiety
asking
inducing.
someone to marry you is nice, but who cares if only one person hears the proposal? If you want everyone to appreciate how frigging adorable you are when you pop the question, how can you reach the most people? A stadium ad in the FIFA World Cup Finals, a celebrity announcement during the Oscars, a 30-second Super Bowl ad, or a 2
FIFA's
a.m.
talking
tweet
to me.
by a U.S. president.
FIFA's talking to
See
me.
how that shook out. All these choices would reach millions, but the World Cup Finals is seen by up to 1 billion viewers.
Hey,
Pretty
let's
cool.
go.
Marriages, what is your life? Goals!
That would be the
Round
worst.
one is over.
If you're gonna be
Oh,
marrying
and did I
somebody and they're
mention all
not
the
one
money's
to
doubled
for
in round two? Okay, let's hit it.
attention and that much publicity, don't propose to her at a FIFA
There's
ad.
no hiding
you know?
from Solar Survivor. They say in your first day in the solar system, you should find the biggest planet and hit them in the face. If you're going by volume, who should you hit? Mercury, Jupiter, Uranus, or Saturn?
This is gonna be so bad.
Picked. Can't do anything right, can you? Why
Saturn.
didn't you pick
Saturn was my
this?
second choice.
In terms of both mass and volume, Jupiter is the biggest planet.
Hey, boys go to Jupiter to
Don't
get
hit
more
him too hard,
stupider.
though. He already has that big red spot.
La vie est un canard. 7.
Let's try Octopus Coffee, Queen Elizabeth, or Frankenstein.
Ooh. Octopus coffee, Queen Elizabeth or Frankenstein. If you guys don't follow me on Instagram, My Life on Mars, I did paint Russian nesting dolls just like that over COVID. So, eat flowers. What does it eat? What eats flowers? Has to be
Okay,
Frankenstein,
let's
right?
take a look. The game wouldn't be fun if you got everything right. Smart people choose this. Queen Elizabeth I's favorite snack was violet flowers that had been candied.
Wow. Did not. That was the last option I was going to put.
Then I learned to heed the winds of air.
Or you know.
And now,
The less you know, you
he does
don't know
not
jack.
skip Wing Day. And hey, stress cut with Mime Sore.
Oh, there we go. Okay, we did pretty solid the last
Think
game.
fast on this one. The longer you take, the less cash you make. Okay, head in the game. Check out this gibberish phrase and tell me what movie title it rhymes with. We pick the swole bee. And don't let that punctuation trip you up.
I don't know.
I'm talking about myself.
I don't know. I'm drawing a blank right now. We picked the swole bee.
And I'm no good.
I'm talking about myself and I'm not good. I'm no good. Man, give me another hint. Dude.
I'm a repulsive guy.
Nothing.
Okay, pencils down. I don't know what this is, but it's
I don't
not
know.
the right
My-
answer.
It's David. David's
You're
last
gonna
name.
kick yourself.
Oh, Despicable Me.
All right, let's
oh
move on.
man. I thought it was gonna be like a
Here's
live
what I
action
like to
movie,
call
so that was kind of like the
a
mindset I
golden
was in.
one.
So animation was not in the
What would the
question.
Untouchables have listed as their hashtag squad goals? Catch that Pablo Escobar team, arrest Bonnie and Clyde ASAP, catch Richard Nixon in the act, homies, or bring down Al Capone, yo.
Untouchables. Oh, I don't know crime. The Untouchables.
I love this part. What? No. Allow me. The Untouchables were a team of lawmen who arrested Al Capone. Hashtag Elliot Ness Queen. Behold, waffles are for losers. Wheaties is the breakfast of champions. What's the breakfast of champignons? Raw honey, mealworms, and crickets, nutrient-rich compost, or cattle?
I don't know.
So what'd you pick? Honest mistake. The preferred answer is champignons are mushrooms, and mushrooms eat decomposing organic matter. Maybe I'm a
That was a
champignon,
culinary question.
because honestly,
I gotta watch
my
my Food
diet is
Network, but
mostly
I don't have cable. It's another sip for me. Take a sip every time. Same it up.
It's time for the attack. When you see an answer that matches the category, tap it on your device. The fast.
Yeah, this is redemption time. We gotta get in the positives, but that's kind of a
Here's your
gap.
clue. You will definitely eat me.
Careful.
You are what you eat. Every little part. Good luck.
Quarter salad. Oof. Oh, yes. Is there a pickle in there? Oh, thought of myself. Cuban sandwich, yes. Ooh, all day. Let's go. This is the positive right here, baby. Let's go. Let's go. 2 more options. Boom. Solid. Hold the testicles on my next Cuban sandwich. Gotta thank the chef with that. Oh, Chicago, let's go. Ooh, okay, so. Yeah. That one's for you, G. If you ever watch this, that one was for you. Oh, onion was another one. Oh, yeah. Oh, Rockefeller. I was thinking Rockefeller. I don't know what else is in there. Butter. Oh, I was actually...
That's all she wrote. You're number 1 in this game and in my heart. Your score may be negative, but I'm positive that... You don't know Jack!
Binge Pipe loves bingeable content like You Don't Know Jack. Binge Pipe, providing quality entertainment since the end of this sentence.
Happy Hanukkah! Don't worry, you don't need yeast to rise to the top of this game. You are player 1, and there is only one player. Player 1, one player. God, I love that symmetry. And we're off.
Time for question 1.
First up, Redbeard. What's the proper name format for a subreddit about pirates on Reddit? R-matey, 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 or... Let's see how that shook out. Subreddits on Reddit are designated with a /r/ before the title. If you've never been on Reddit, just imagine a cute cat in an extremely nasty political argument.
Hallelujah, hallelujah.
Try this on for size. Canada. If Canadian filmmakers did a reboot of Das Boot, what would it be about? A submarine, a battleship, an aircraft carrier, or a cruiser? Okay, what'd you pick? Correct answer, reveal yourself. The 1981 film Das Boot tells the story of a German U-boat, aka a submarine, in World War II.
Why don't we do it for free?
Next up, Mackie D's. And it's an Irish, Scottish, this or that. I'm going to read off 7 celebrity names, and for each, I want you to tell me if their last name starts with a Mac or their last name starts with a Mick. Think fast, you'll only get a few seconds to pick between Mac or Mick. Here it comes. James McAvoy. Ewan McGregor. Ian McKellen. Tim McGraw. Norm MacDonald. Shirley MacLaine. Seth MacFarlane. The word oof comes to mind. Let's get on with it, shall we? How about this one? Got a second to feel bad about the environment? Sure, talking about the environment can bring down the room until you add the power of acting, which...
Test. Hello, hello. Hello. Oh, hold on. Let's figure out this mic situation. Can you hear me now? I mean, I guess it's somewhat better. Let's do it. Oh shoot, I quit the game.
Binge Pipe is revolutionizing. Binge Pipe may not be your traditional streaming service, but we're definitely streaming service
I wasn't even that far in.
The roguish outsider that doesn't
Fine.
play by the
Start.
rules. The undisciplined bad boy that maybe... Binge Pipe is very surprised that it decided to bring back You Don't Know Jack. Binge Pipe, the #1 subscription service
Bottoms
you
up.
are too lazy to cancel.
Dun,
Happy
dun,
Hanukkah!
dun,
Good
dun,
news, I thought I only
dun,
had
dun.
enough...
Again, happy Hanukkah.
for one game of You Don't Know Jack, but it turns out I have 8 days worth. Uno, uno, uno! Okay, here's looking at you.
Time for question 1.
To get things rolling, the call is coming from inside the ballad. Sorry, I've got to get this. Hello. It's for Danny Boy. Who's calling? The hills.
Pipes. The
hills
pipes are calling.
The war. And how do we do? Danny Boy, probably the most famous Irish tune of them all, begins with, "Oh, Danny Boy, the pipes
What does
are
that even
calling."
mean? If anybody knows what that means, put a comment. Put a comment about that. Put it in the chat.
What are you gonna do? There are a bunch of
But
pipes.
let the people know. If anybody's of Irish origin or just randomly knows fun facts, let the people know.
I call this one
Let me know.
My chicken tetrazzini watches me sleep. So I keep meaning to check out that creepy pasta website, the one with all the scary stories about spaghetti, I assume. Anyway, which of these creepy pastas is shaped like a corkscrew?
What?
Penny.
Oh, I get it. I'm just gonna guess rigatini. Pen? I don't. It's not because that's like the tube-looking one.
No, honestly. Fusilli is the corkscrew-shaped pasta, which is very creepy.
Silly
The
fool.
scariest thing about pasta is all the carbs.
Carbs are no joke. I literally drink carbs. Liquid bread.
Now, a reality show named Desire. And let's step out on the veranda for a dis or dat. I'm going to read off 7 names, and for each one, I want you to tell me if it's a cast member of the reality show
I don't
Southern
know.
Charm,
I've never
or
heard of Southern
a
Charm.
character
Doesn't
from a
sound-
Tennessee
Oh,
Williams play.
of course.
Don't
Okay,
think too
alright. We're going
hard.
real
Only
south
giving
for
you a few
this.
seconds to decide between Southern Charm or Tennessee Williams.
Alright,
All
this
set?
is
Here we go.
literally
Blanche Dubois,
couldn't tell you. It's all guesses.
Jeff Rose,
Yep.
Thomas Ravenel,
There we go.
Chad Swain, Amanda Wingfield, Rick Pollitt, Landon Clements. You barely rose above my expectations.
Hey, I mean,
Now let's
without
keep
knowing
going.
any knowledge about both topics, that's impressive. Shout out to the emo era.
Here's one for you. Where about Bob? You know how Bill Murray likes to show up at random places and surprise people with his dry wit and overabundance of public goodwill? Well, if Bill Murray just randomly showed up on the Murray River, who would he likely be surprising? An unsuspecting Irish wedding party? An unsuspecting English
Murray
yoga class? An
River.
unsuspecting Canadian golf course
Murray.
staff?
I feel like that's
An unsuspecting
Australian.
Australian-
It's called Australian is
pick.
calling me right now.
The Murray River is Australia's longest river and the 3rd longest navigable river in the world.
What did I say? Never been.
Jeez, even Australia's Murrays are bigger than ours. But their Murray never made a guest appearance in the 2016 reboot of Ghostbusters. So there.
See? Greco-Roman hat.
Take a good look at I'm in love with your body. Boy, I sure hope famously shaggy-haired British singer-songwriter Ed Sheeran doesn't totally change his look before this game comes out. If I sheared Ed Sheeran like an adult sheep, how often would I typically shear him? Twice a year, once every 2 years, or once...
I'm gonna go for
Okay,
twice.
Let's take a look. Whoa,
Was it once every 2 years? Yeah.
Y'all ready for this? An adult sheep is
Once a
typically
year, okay.
sheared once a year.
That's. I mean. Yeah, that makes sense. Facial hair is definitely shapeable after a good year. Hair is generally, cuttable after a good year, so that makes sense.
Okay, back at it. Here we have
'Kay.
illegally driving
Double
in
points,
the
let's go.
carpool karaoke lane. In honor of James Corden, the subject of this next question, I will be performing it through song. Here
Okay.
goes. How would you turn James Corden into a James
Yeah, we're dealing with cheese.
Stuff him with chicken.
Oh,
Stuff him
that's
with
ham and cheese.
spinach under. I love this part. The classic French dish chicken cordon bleu involves stuffing chicken with ham and cheese.
I feel like I've had this somewhere. I definitely did not make it or know anybody that would make this. I've had this at either a hotel or some kind of restaurant, but not a restaurant where I obviously knew what the cuisine was like, but I've definitely had something like this.
Coming up, tiny handkerchief. And oh boy, best butt zit slime chore.
Okay, let's unscramble this. Okay, so anything's at play: animated, live action, actors, movies.
Counting down until you lock in an answer. Okay, here it comes. Look at this gibberish phrase and tell me what famous
We're in the positives right now.
it rhymes with. Hey, a horse flea tissue. And don't get hung up on that punctuation. Which side are you on?
Horse flea tissue. Hey, a horse flea tissue.
The dark or the light?
Okay, is this something with Star Wars? Oh.
Let's make sense of this, shall we?
May the force be with you. Okay, so I put the force is with you, so I got that bonus. And then I'm in the 420-0. Let's go, baby. The 420-100s, baby.
Let's try Magritte my shorts. Bart Simpson skateboards into a museum and moons the famous painting Son of Man by the artist Magritte. What does he yell while dropping trout? I got a pair for you, a pair of butt cheeks. How do you like dem apples? Talking about butts, dude. When life hands you lemons, make lemon butter. Butts, more like grapes of ass, Butt Town.
Pear. Son of Man. Oh. Pear. It's the pear. He has the. Oh, it's the apple. It's the apple off his face.
Watch how easy this is. The painting Son of Man depicts a man with an apple in front of his face.
You know what? The first thing that came to my mind was the pineapple on the sour ale.
Sharing the future of content.
If you guys know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about.
Take a little break here, I guess.
Binge Pipe recommends.
All right, let's go.
Because you seem obsessed with parts of the human body made of keratin, we think you'll be strangely attracted to Winter's Bone. Good hair.
This is this parts of the human body. Keratin, his hair.
Let's see how that shook
Our
out.
bone?
Good or bad, human hair is made of keratin.
Yes. Let's go.
Rest assured, Binge Pipe will take good care of the keratin you have unknowingly provided to us.
Try this on for size. Flush to judgment.
Flush to judgment.
Oh, sorry. Had to take a bathroom break. Okay, moving on. What does it mean if your poop is white?
If it's white?
Asking
Oh,
for a friend.
shit.
My friend is lacking bile in their stool. My friend is bleeding internally. Okay,
I'm just gonna go off of the first one.
poop is a sign that the person, aka my friend, is lacking bile in their stool.
Gee, I really wish you were playing right now, because we'd be having a great time right now.
But then I have to figure out a way to get it up my butt.
Alright, so after this round, I'm definitely having another beer.
Welcome
We're just gonna keep
to
the party going.
attack. When you see an end, well, don't mind me then. Here's your clue. There is no I in team. Careful. Any answer with the letter I in it will
An
automatically
answer
be
with an
wrong.
I in it is wrong. The Avengers. Okay, we got this, we got this. Good. Space Jam, Bugs Bunny. Michael Jordan, LeBron James, a little bit of good one too. The A-Team. Yes. Rock. Hannibal is in it, but it's with an I. Feel the okay. I kind of waited on that one too because I was hesitant. So Gryffindor. Yes, let's go. Let's go. Team America. I don't know. Oh, is this G.I. Joe? I got 3. I thought of 3. It's 4. Positives, positives. Let's go for bank for positives. Let's go, baby. Solid 15,000.
Such stiff competition. I hope someone somewhere is proud of you.
Yeah.
Tell them this.
You know what? That's a win, man. That's solid. All right. So, just cause we're gonna do new servers. We're gonna do a new server, new players. If there's gonna be people.
What's the difference?
I'm gonna get another
How
beer,
is BingePipe superior?
but I will
Is
keep.
BingePipe even a real streaming service?
I'll
Why
keep this
so many
open.
questions?
So if anybody's tuning in, getting those notifications only now, or if just found me, please subscribe, click that bell. But I'm gonna get another beer, so it's probably gonna be a good 7 minutes.
I like being able to stream movies day or night, and I
yeah.
don't mind a lot
I'll
of
see you guys in a bit.
buffering during peak hours.
I'm a Spencer. Yeah, that's my name. I think I'm a ghost.
We are BingePipe.
There is no bottom to BingePipe's content pit. Here's something else to fall for.
Got a date right after work, and you find yourself a little worried about what's going on down there? Well, maybe you shouldn't have let that family of possums move in.
And then you simply place the glazed donut in between the 2 chocolate frosted donuts, because nothing says "F off, Rick" like my signature donut sandwich.
I know you're disappointed, Toby, but just because we found out Grandpa is evil doesn't mean the whole summer has to be ruined.
Mark, I've never loved someone as much as you. The control group wasn't even close.
To enter the game, simply go to the website on your screen using your phone or other device and enter the room code. Or if you're a member of our extrasensory trial program, simply think the room code very hard.
Deep in the American South, there was a town with a secret.
Excuse me, can we ask you about the body found in Walter Creek?
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
A secret nobody wanted to talk about.
There is no body in the creek. There's never been a body in the creek.
That's when a film crew discovered
Lies! It's all lies!
we were in the wrong town.
We don't even have a creek!
Coming this winter to BingePipe, true crime documentary bloopers.
When we went down into the basement, we found the shrine that he had made out of human bones. I mean bones. Whoops.
Hey, I'm Austin Creed. You might know me from my career as a sports entertainer or from my highly successful YouTube channel, Up, Up, Down, Down. But from now on, you're only going to know me from Binge Pipe. That's right. I just signed an exclusive multi-decade deal with Binge Pipe. Apparently. I don't really remember signing it, but they have all the paperwork, so I guess I did. I'll be hosting hours and hours of Binge Pipe programming right from this tiny locked room in Binge Pipe headquarters. And I'll be wrestling for the Binge Pipe Wrestling League, which they assure me is a real thing. I'm already so busy producing great Binge Pipe content, I couldn't go home if I wanted to. So, look for me, Austin Creed, right here on Binge Pipe, and please, tell my family that I love them.
This is taking longer than expected. Just kidding. We prepare for everything. Everything.
I'm insufferable.
I'm just some dude that still has his old roommate's password.
I'm gonna live forever.
We are Binge Pipe.
Here's a look at just some of the quality programming Binge Pipe has to offer.
Our family has been in the business of trees for what seems like forever. My father had it passed down from his father as many generations as there are, well, rings on this here tree. Now it's up to me, the first woman in our family, to take on the responsibility of overseeing the business and appeasing the bloodthirsty and vengeful tree gods with the unreasonable sacrifices they demand, and to promise to never talk about the bodies. All while raising a family in these here woods.
Dad? It's Scraps. He's not moving.
I'm sorry, Patrick. We have to remember, Scraps had a long, happy life.
Do you think he'll be okay?
I don't know, buddy.
And we're back. We're back. We're back. We are the ACK.
Losing a family pet. You know what everyone likes? Solving a crime. I'm Huck Dagfield, founder of How to Host a Pet Murder, the theatrical experience that reframes your pet's exploration.
Give me 1 second. Get my controller going. I got my next beer.
He's just laying at the bottom of the stairs.
If you're having, if you're watching this, if you're tuning, you're obviously, if you're listening, if and when you are listening to this in the near future or former future. Hi and welcome. Hopefully you're drinking a beer because I am drinking another intercoastal beer from my boy Colin Rido, all the way in Melbourne, Florida, sending me beers from Intercoastal Brewing Company, and we are sipping on that tiramisu blonde stout named the Atomic Bombshell, clocking in at 8%. But it is a blonde stout. A blonde stout. Take a little sip. Cheers, cheers.
Got a pet getting ready to play dead
Oof,
Give Huck
so
a
good.
call. We take birds,
So good.
snakes, fish, no cats, please. No one shedding any tears for those sociopaths.
Mr. Dagfield, I found another clue.
Did you now? Gotta run. That's how to host a pet murder. Call today and give your youngster
going.
a curious incident of
We are
fun
going.
in the nighttime.
So I did get the new Jackbox Party Pack 8, but unfortunately there's no games for individual, just one player, a solo mish like this right now. It's kind of one of the things that I do find to care about is having a solo mission game so I can do live streams like this. So if you guys ever want to tune in, I can always just add another person. I can't do that if I just have nobody, and there's only the minimum trivia game is a 2-player game, you know. It's no fun.
Let's see what lies ahead.
It's not fun for me, but it's also no content for you guys, you know.
First, a gritty reboot
Man, I'm gonna
for
be
a
sleeping
candy
good tonight.
shell. I'm considering creating a competing candy to M&M's called Memento
Okay,
Mori.
okay.
An accurate slogan for my product would be melts in your mouth, but not in a pleasurable way, just as your enemies planned, like a decomposing corpse, or and your hands.
Okay,
Life
it definitely
is
has to
chaos.
do something with like dying. Melt in your mouth.
Hope you like what you picked. Revenge is a dish best served with a caramel filling. Here's what you meant to pick.
In your hands.
Memento
Oh.
mori is Latin for remember death. Any slogan that
Yeah,
reminds customers of the
I mean, this was
grave would
very.
qualify.
In my head, this is very like pick your poison because it felt like all of them are almost all in the same category. I mean, I might need to look at it again, review it again, but to me, it felt like they were all on the very, memento mori. I think about
Behold,
series of unfortunate events, a Netflix series.
which of the Marx brothers would be least likely to get eviscerated in The Quiet Place? Groucho, Chico, Harpo, or Zeppo?
Oof, I do not know any of these brothers.
Okay, let's take a look. In the movie The Quiet Place, the monsters hunt by sound and Harpo didn't speak.
Okay, there you go.
I hate seeing movies in the
That was
theater. I
again
stopped
that shot in the
going
dark.
because, sadly,
That wasn't
there were
even an
monsters
educated
that
guess,
make
man.
people
That was
talk
just
when they shouldn't.
knew nothing about them, and I apologize for anybody that I've offended that I've never don't know anything about that. I just lucked out.
There's no hiding from ask your doctor if toys are right for you. Hey, over here. Hello? Now that I have your attention, it's time for this or that. I'm going to read off 7 names, and for each one, I want you to tell me if it's a brand of fidget spinners
Okay,
or
a brand.
doctor-prescribed ADHD medication.
Okay, we're going. I mean, these are both kind of like. Okay, don't correct me if I'm wrong, but these are both kind of like ADHD kind of like things.
Ready? Good.
All right.
Second Pro.
That sounds like a drug. That's wrong.
Relevant.
That sounds like a drug.
Trianium.
Trianium. Yeah.
Addison.
Addison. Ah. Daytrana. Okay. Focalin. Okay.
Drowsbuster.
Oh, that's. Oh. Wow, that last one was definitely. There's a lot of fidget brands I'm not aware of, and it's funny because I do have a fidget. I have a fidget toy right next to me. Actually, it's from the Kickstarter. The Kickstarter back in the day, the original fidget toy, the six-sided die.
Suppose NBC rebooted Third Rock, but set it on Jupiter instead of Earth. What would be the most
Are we talking about 30
appropriate
Rock?
name for the new show? Sixth rock from the sun, first gas giant from the sun,
um,
inner planet from the sun, or last multi-mooned planet from the sun? And how do we do? Inner planets are the ones before the asteroid belt. Like how this question might be referencing a show that was on before you were born.
No,
For what it's worth,
Third Rock?
Jupiter is the
Oh,
gas giant
see, I was
closest
thinking
to our
30
sun.
Rock with Tracy Morgan. Obviously, I did not get the
Son are
reference,
phrases often
and
spoken by French Stewart's parents.
again, hashtag I don't have cable.
Look, all the questions
For those who know.
can't be about memes.
Taking a sip. Oh, this is definitely gonna be my last beer for tonight, though.
Up next, I prefer to watch luxurious TV. If TV
Cable.
super producer Shonda Rhimes decided to expand her television empire with a line of luxury bathroom products, what would not be included in the Shonda Rhimes bathroom line? Olivia Pope handmade soap, Victoria Grayson wash basin, Meredith Grey porcelain bidet, or Annalise Keating shower seating.
Meredith Gray's porcelain bidet.
I love this part. Victoria Grayson is from the ABC drama Revenge, which is not a Shonda Rhimes production.
Shot in the dark. Shot in the dark as I put on my Batman vest to keep me warm tonight because it is Hawaii weather right now.
Cash in round 2 is doubled, in case you care about things like that. Okay, buckle in.
Just getting my robe on. Ah, nice and comfy, cozy.
Coming up next, let's all go to the lobby. I hate seeing movies in the theater. Hold on. Deja vu. Have I mentioned I don't like seeing movies in theaters? Yep, in the first question. Yep, in the second question. Yep, in the fourth
Movies.
question. Or, nope,
I don't think you mentioned movies. Honestly,
So what'd you pick?
honestly.
That's correct. For a totally different question.
Oh,
Should have picked
I
this.
feel dumb.
That's right.
I will
It
take.
was the second question. Okay, good. So I'm not going crazy after all.
I wouldn't say that.
You know, I stopped seeing movies in the theater because, sadly, there aren't monsters that eat people who talk when they shouldn't. Oh, wait. I already did that joke.
J'ai mangé tous les œufs. 7.
Whoop.
This one's called
Alcoholic
Type
alert.
equals squiggly bracket Hollywood,
That was.
comma,
You know what? That's funny.
contemporary,
That was a
squiggly
can
bracket.
that's been there. It wasn't even a can of beer that I have right now.
Yeah, so Binge Pipe has this whole troubling thing they do where they
Seriously,
need help
tell me you're an
identifying
alcoholic
some,
without telling me you're an
data.
alcoholic.
We can interface directly now.
Oh, isn't that nice?
Find a quiet place.
Okay.
Follow pitchforks and quiz : marry who from The Office. Whose
Oh,
search history
got it.
we
It's
acquired?
it's that guy. It was the main director. It's
Emily
oh.
Blunt, Natalie Portman, or Renee Zellweger.
I don't know.
Hope you like
I
what
thought
you
I knew
picked.
this answer.
Hey, did you hear the one about the wrong answer?
Natalie Portman?
Let me show you something.
Emily Blunt starred in the movies The Quiet Place and The Devil Wears Prada. The former was directed by her husband, John
Yes.
Krasinski, who
That
starred in
John
the
was
TV
who I was
show
thinking
The
about.
Office.
But I've never watched Devil Wears Prada, and I've never watched The Quiet Place. But I know that John was in The Quiet Place.
Definitively, no.
I thought he was going to be one of the answers. So, you know, spare me.
We'd like to offer you a chance to gain some content while also losing some other
Okay,
content.
so I get to pick.
Would you like a question about mom
Ooh.
or a question about dad?
You know what? It's
Make your choice
December.
now.
Dad's birthday's on the 7th. You know, I'm going to get a question about that.
I have no opinion about your selection.
'Twas then I learned to heed the winds of age.
So
Why not
let's see
try
where this
a
goes.
question about Dad.
Yeah, let's go.
What
What do you know
dad
about that?
joke would follow the opening line of Moby Dick?
Oh, my name is Ishmael.
Hi,
So
Ahab, I'm Dad. Hi, Ishmael, I'm Dad. Hi, Queequeg, I'm Dad. Or hi, Starbuck, I'm Dad.
his name is Ishmael. So Captain Ahab.
And how do we do?
Oh, it's Ishmael. Oh,
Will
it's
the correct
Ishmael.
answer please
I don't know why.
rise?
I don't even know what I
The
was
first
thinking.
line of Moby Dick is
Hi,
call
I'm
me Ishmael.
Oh.
And you can call me a
Okay,
guy who didn't
I
get
botched
past
that.
the
I botched that one. I take complete blame. If it does say I'm in negative 5,000, you know what? I'm not surprised.
Oh, here's a good one. 1 + 1 equals shoe.
Okay.
Which shoe brand's logo closely resembles the square
Oh, it's
root
Vans.
symbol?
Off the top of
Nike,
my head.
Adidas,
Easy.
Converse, or
Negative
Okay, what's
5,000. You
pick?
know what? If I get
The V in the
if I
Vans
get
logo
to the
looks very
positives
similar to
at the end
square
of
root
this,
symbol.
I'm on to question 9. We're gonna do Jack Attack right
But
after
here's
this.
something that'll really blow your mind.
I don't
the
know.
O in the Reebok logo looks like a 0.
I don't even know why I stopped my train of thought just for that.
Here's one I like to call, if this is wrong, I don't want to swipe
Okay,
right.
it has to do with dating
Attention,
apps?
There are hot trivia questions in your area hoping to meet up.
Okay.
When
okay.
looking through profile pictures on Tinder, which of these potential matches displays an obvious red flag? Shirtless selfie in front of Sweden's banner. holding a
Sweden,
fish
Vietnam,
painted like
Brazil,
Vietnam's emblem,
Estonia.
group photo posed under Brazil's
Sweden,
standard,
Vietnam,
or in bed and tied up.
Vietnamese. Estonia is the only one I can really think of.
Kinky, but also
Is Vietnam.
incorrecty.
Because Sweden and Brazil have
look at
blue,
this.
yellow.
Vietnam has a big
So
red
it was a
flag with a
50-50 for
yellow
me. It was a 50.
The worst part is I clicked on the profile hoping to date the catfish. It looks like I got humaned again.
Okay, this is Jack Attack. I'm down. Negative 5,000 plus.
You made it to the attack. Well, excuse me for living. Here's your clue. Tree stuff. It's just a bunch of tree-related stuff. I don't know. Get off my back.
Okay, that's 2,100. 2,100. Okay, we're in the positives. Possibly in positive or negative less than 1,000. Okay, that took me some time. Ooh, okay, I'm more than positive we're in the positives. Good. That was just a wild card round, honestly, because I mean, other than group, did not know. The Lorax is about trees, though. But yeah, that was. Oh, I should stop. Sassy Francis. Oh, I did not make some ground after that. I'm positive. I'm for sure I'm positive.
That's the game.
That's what we be.
You are the hero of your own story.
Yes, I am.
I have to admit, though, your score was impressively mediocre. Not that it matters, since you don't know
$2,600 more than I have. I have a full glass of beer, so definitely not finishing that. And I was pretty solid. I didn't stop or didn't go off track where I had to actually sip my beer.
Brittany, one of the writers for You Don't Know Jack. There are a lot of questions that don't make it into the game for a variety of reasons. For example, I wanted to write a dis or dat that was, is it a Schoolhouse Rock song about numbers? Or is it a porno? Because you got The Four-Legged Zoo, Naughty Number 9, Ready or Not, Here I Come, and those are just the Schoolhouse Rock ones. I didn't write it because I got too scared to search for porn. Apparently typing, only porn titles please, don't show me porn in the search engine doesn't work. It still shows you a lot of porn.
Thank you for joining us for this binge pipe bonus content.
That was a very interesting excerpt if you guys were listening to that. So give me a second.
Looking to become a professional live streamer? It's never been easier thanks to the Binge Pipe Streamer program. Just listen to these satisfied streamers.
I couldn't believe how easy it was to stream with Binge Pipe.
It was like super easy to get started.
There was almost no setup.
There was literally no setup. No complicated sign-up process. You just click a button and stream.
Sometimes I was streaming without even clicking the button.
I'm not totally sure what that button does, actually.
I started out just streaming games, but now I can't stop streaming.
Seriously? I can't stop streaming. How do I turn this off?
I think I'm streaming right now.
The eye of Binge Pipe is unblinking.
I unplugged my webcam, but the light's still on. I put it in a drawer, but it's still weird.
It's very weird.
Super weird.
It's uncomfortable and weird.
Binge Pipe Streamer program. If you're listening to this, it's already too late.
Hey kids, reading is fun.
Sorry, I'm reading memes right now on my phone.
Alimony letter from my ex-wife.
This week on Captain Funtime's World of Hard Adult Lessons.
D is for Deborah, and I wasn't good enough for her.
Truffles and tea cakes. Tea cakes and truffles.
I love them exactly the same. If you asked me to pick, I'd say that's a trick because I love them exactly the same. Oh!
Alright, let me just send these memes real quick and I should be ready for another round. Because I still got beer. Still got beer. It's still Friday.
Now,
At least in
a
Hawaii,
show
you know.
about cows? For cows? No way. You don't deserve it. We here at Making Murders just want to, I guess, apologize. You know, for making so many murders. Sorry about that. Our bad.
If you love NCIS Los Angeles, you'll love the 3-episode French series the show is based on.
La neige est sur le sol. La vie est triste. Oh, que de souvenirs.
Oh, que de souvenir. Only on Bench Pipe.
I love the relish that is coming through in this buttercream frosting, but I'm not tasting enough hot dog in the cupcake itself.
Alright. Memes are sent. And we are ready to go. And since there's nobody, you know, since there's nobody on the radar of, you know, showing up and joining, I'm just gonna just use the same people.
Binge Pipe, you up?
Happy Hanukkah! That dreidel action getting too intense? Let's play You Don't Know Jack.
Oh, we got some Hanukkah. We got another Hanukkah reference in there. Happy Hanukkah to everybody tuning in.
Under the same stack of old newspapers. All right, let's do this thing. First question.
Victoria's Smelly Secret. Okay.
What complaints might you have about some bras bought at a brasserie? I like the support, but they smell like burnt metal. Really cute designs, but they smell like a morgue. Very sexy, but they smell like circus animals. Or good fit, but they smell like beer and... Okay, let's
beer
take
knowledge.
a look. A brasserie is a casual French restaurant that serves beer and simple foods.
Hey, you know what? Let's go to France. Let's go to France. France is on the list.
100% what I'm into.
Yep. Hallelujah. Oh.
This one's known as Tom Hardy Boys.
Okay. Tom Hardy and Hardy Boys?
Bane. I love Tom Hardy, but I cannot understand anything he's ever said in a movie. It sounds like this. If Tom Hardy actually lost the ability to speak coherently, what part of the brain might he have damaged? The hypothalamus, Broca's area, the hypoglossal area, or the medulla?
Medulla oblongata.
Oh, you tried so hard. This answer feels lonely. Damage to Broca's area creates a condition
Never
where a
would have guessed
person
the
can
Broca.
understand language but
If it's
cannot speak
Broca,
coherently.
remember you can't spoka. It's a good way to remember it, you know. If your Broca's broken, your spoka's broken.
Macadamia, Moo Delaware. Very sad.
Oh man, I'm gonna be struggling on this last one. This is the last beer. I'm gonna be struggling.
How about this one? Call Bree by your name. And yes,
This or that.
it is time for a dis or dat.
Okay, it's cheese. It has to do with something with cheese.
I'm going to list off 7 things, and for each, I want you to tell me if
Cheese
it's
or
something true about actor
Timothy Chalamet.
something true about the cheese camembert.
Oh my god.
Don't think too hard. I'm only giving you a few seconds to decide between Timothy Chalamet.
All right, let's do this. Let's do it.
Or both.
Oh, both. Oh gosh. Okay.
Born in France.
Born in France. That's. Oh, I just dropped my phone. Oh, whoa.
Appears in Lady Bird.
Could have been both.
Has white skin. Not vegan.
Vegan. Let's go.
Fat content is 45%.
No.
Created by a woman.
Hey, let's go.
Smooth and supple.
I mean, that's subjective.
Hey,
It's always 5 out of 7. It's either 5 out of 7 or lower, or 3 out of 7, you know? But if you guys been tuning in and been watching since the beginning of this, you guys see the pattern. You guys see how intelligent I am, how much I actually really know. That could be an understatement or overstatement, but how much I know.
Next up, the literary Nick Cannon. Which of these insults would you not hear on the MTV show
Oscar's Wild and Out? Oh man, I watch Wild and Out on my
His
Facebook.
portrait grows wrinkles. They call you Ernest because you don't exist. As a husband, Sir Robert, I love this part. Check, please.
I don't know.
Is what you had in mind? Torvald is the male protagonist of A Doll's House, which was written by Henrik Ibsen, not Oscar Wilde.
Oh, not here. Sorry, not here. I only know so much about Oscar Wilde. His quotes. Meaning. But I am taking a sip. I'm taking a sip, and we just keep moving forward.
Warm, fuzzy Zellers. According to the official rules of golf, when are you allowed to artificially warm your balls? You can warm your balls before the round. You can warm your balls once during the round.
I would think
you can warm your
before.
balls whenever you want. Or do not warm your balls, weirdo.
It's either A or C.
Okay, let's take a look. No, you cannot. No, I'll get it. You can warm your balls with an artificial
I said
device,
that.
but only before the round, not during.
Okay.
Let me check my score sheet. Golf question.
Okay, I'm already in the negatives, and I'm halfway there.
Great.
Second round is going to be double the points, so I can either be double in the hole, or I can be
Round
actually
one
positively
is
out halfway
officially
through.
behind us. Oh, and did I mention all the money's doubled in round two? Okay, off we go.
6 trombones is not a parade.
And now, the brand of opportunities. If children's author P.G. Wodehouse wanted to rebrand himself as NC-17 Wodehouse, what title would he give one of his books? The f***ing inimitable Jeeves? Or The Wild Things Anne of Green f***ing Gables? Or Goodnight Moon, you f***er?
Goodnight Moon is the only book I know, and that's from Samuel Jackson. Yeah, I don't. Or The Wild Things Are.
P.G. Wodehouse wrote a series of children's books about a British butler named Jeeves. It's better than learning about these kinds of butlers
Never heard of
from
it.
their friends.
And again, only been starting to read books again this year.
Here's one for you. A little help from us. Okay, I guess I get to take a little break.
Binge Pipe recommends. Because you Googled Demi Moore pregnant
Demi
and
Moore?
nude, you
Okay.
might like the August 1991 issue of
Playboy?
Cosmopolitan, Playboy,
I would think it's Playboy.
Vanity Fair.
That's the
And
only.
how'd
I
we
mean,
do? What were you thinking there? I thought it was obvious
oh,
it was this one.
pregnant and
Demi
nude.
Moore post nude.
Okay, I really hope nobody else is watching this right now, because that was definitely just
It's
not.
weird that you Googled that.
I was obviously not in the right mindset.
Analytics don't lie.
Okay,
The algorithm demands your input.
I'm in the
Would you
negatives,
like
right?
A question where you don't count your chickens before they've hatched, or a question where you do count your chickens before they've hatched. Pick your poison.
It's kind of
You
before.
have engaged with the process.
'Twas then I learned to heed the winds of age.
How about this one? A question where you do count your chickens before they're hatched. If you have 6 eggs and 3 chickens, how many chickens do you have? 3, 6, 9. Okay,
Hey.
what'd you pick? If your 6 eggs are just eggs, then all you have are the 3 chickens.
Yep.
Yeah, but that's not the type of question you voted
What?
for. Well, it's come to this. Because you are counting her chickens before they've hatched, your 6 eggs get added to your 3 chickens. So it's 9 chickens.
Could have been a 50-50. I'm in negative 7,000 right now.
Oh,
So
God, sorry.
I can't go deeper. I can't go lower than where I am right now because I would be really hard. I think I have a queen.
This one's called
Let's
These
check
Are
this
the
hack.
Questions. Anchor what? More like anchor where? Cambodia, Singapore, Pakistan,
Angkor.
or South Africa?
Angkor. Cambodia.
So what'd you pick? Angkor Wat is the biggest religious monument in the world. It's also the biggest tourist attraction in Cambodia.
Shout out to
personally
David.
experienced a
No, it's
miracle
Indonesia.
there.
I take that
was
back.
jet-lagged and rode
I'm
a
sorry,
motorbike
David.
into a
I know you're
monk, and then
Indonesian.
he didn't press charges.
Cambodia
It is a
is
big,
south of
mysterious
Laos.
world.
Fun fact. Or, you know, fact.
Up next, playing with my pills. Once a year I organize my medicine cabinet, and I just like to put on little plays with pharmaceuticals. Well, if it isn't me old nemesis, acetaminophen. It's me, ibuprofen.
Okay.
But you might better know me as Tylenol, Percocet,
No.
Aleve, or
Aleve.
Advil.
Oh, it's Aleve or Advil. Aleve.
Hope you like what you picked.
It's Advil. Fuck.
It shouldn't be this hard. Advil is one of the trade names for the pharmaceutical ibuprofen. Ibuprofen also
Oh, is it
masquerades as
Advil and
Motrin
Tylenol the same?
Nurofen.
Oh no, Aleve and
Ibuprofen is to
Tylenol are
be
the
taken
same.
for fever, menstrual
It
cramps,
started with
and
an A.
headaches caused by
You can't
amateur
get, you
theater.
can't get me. You can't hold that against me. All right.
It's time for the
Redemption time.
Just shut my mouth then. Here's your clue. Girl groups.
Girl
They'll give you
groups.
the name of a group. You pick out the
If
members.
Haim is on here, that's so weird. Golden Girls. Okay, let's go. Easy, let's go. It's a field day. Field day. Solid. 4,000 points. Back up. Just like that. Girl trip. I don't know. I'm gonna keep it at that. And Queen. Yeah, Regina for the introduction. Savannah Smiles. Thin Mints, yes. Daisy. Oh, Dolce Do is the one. Okay. Again, leaving it as is. I don't know who the... I don't know. And we leave off with positive 500. HBO, I don't know. I'm gonna just leave it at that. Yeah, I'm not gonna even chance it. Bad girls. Okay. No damages. Stop. Just leave it at 0. Leave it at 0. That was terrible. Sorry, all DC fans.
There you have it.
Wow. I see. I mean,
It's nice
I mean,
when I don't have to check the scores to see who won.
Neg-
Still, you managed to
negative
turn a
100.
negative into
I'm
a
not-
positive. But that doesn't change the most important fact.
from negative what 5,000 or 7,000 I was to negative 100. I'm not mad. I am not mad at that. I am not mad at that at all. So before I start the next round, I am halfway, or at least half a glass full of the beer, but I will have to take a leak.
Yeah, it's puberty.
this would have happened sooner.
Hey guys, what's up? So if you saw my last vid, then you know I took a photo of myself every day for a year. Thanks for all the positive feedback. It was a really fun project, and I learned something about myself while doing it. It turns out I'm a narcissist.
By studying the flight patterns and the feeding habits of the swans, I can just barely justify my degree.
Goat mayor. Goat mayor. Goat mayor.
Ugh.
What's the matter, Mark?
I'm trying to find my blood type, but these medical forms are just so complicated.
Oh, Mark, you silly idiot. You don't have to understand forms anymore.
I don't?
No, just send all your information to BingePipe and they'll find the answers for you.
They can do that?
Sure. Thanks to BingePipe's customer vaults, I can send them my medical history, credit card details, voting record, deepest fears, food allergies, romantic preferences, and lucky numbers, and they'll sort through it to find the data I need and keep the leftover details for themselves.
Wow, that sounds great. Looks like I won't need this paperwork. And with the extra time, we can get dinner. Do you like burritos?
I don't know. I'll have to ask BingePipe.
Hello, I'm Austin Creed. Don't miss my new show, Hat Chat, right here on BingePipe. I travel all around the world, meeting people with incredible stories and talking about hats. Here's a clip.
When we adopted a tiger, we knew life would never be the same.
A lot of folks, my family, her family, tried to talk us out of it, but we took one look at him and said, he's coming home with us.
Right. And would you mind telling me a bit about the hat?
What hat?
Over there, next to the tiger.
Oh, that's just an old straw hat. I think it was my grandfather's.
Looks like a boater hat.
I guess.
Remarkable. That's next week on Hat Chat, only on BingePipe.
Coming soon. A new blockbuster film by BingePipe.
We've got 4 hours before the time portal closes.
Then there's just enough time to solve the riddle.
A completely original film. We made this.
The dinosaurs are loose.
And they can fly!
It certainly wasn't made for cinematic release. Tested poorly, and now they're looking for somewhere to dump it.
The lava, it's intelligent.
Maybe I can help.
King George III!
This is something we wanted to do.
Then let me say it. In rap. Drop the beat, King George.
Coming soon. Obligation.
Love stories.
He was my barista.
She was my favorite customer.
And yada yada yada.
We've been married for 12 years.
Love stories.
We were coworkers. I probably asked her out about 10 times over 2 years. Every time she was like, no thank you. I was thinking, eating, and dreaming no thank yous. I had totally given up at one point, and then out of the blue, she smiled at me, and I just went for it. Bam! And this time, it was different. This time, she was like, seriously, no. No, please stop. You're making me uncomfortable. So I asked out a different girl, and now I've been with this girl, Sharon, for like 6 years.
8 years.
Yeah, 8 years.
Love stories.
What is Bitcoin?
Okay,
A modern
I
system of
apologize
ever-changing world,
for
an unprecedented
that
level of
delay.
sophistication. A
I literally
robot
tried putting on that
just to see
robot,
where it goes.
and
It's an
I
indulgent gift
knocked
you give
my
yourself and then return.
room
It's a
light,
letter from an old friend.
like it's
A knock
the
on
light
door
filter,
one night. Who could
and it's
say
made out of
anything
glass,
is strange? It's a
and
song you come to yourself.
that was a whole
Can't
ordeal.
tell what fills the
But
blank.
anyways,
It's weird,
enough
sleek and innocent,
wasting
and made of
time,
light.
and I'll give you guys what you guys want. So I'm gonna start
This is
another round for you guys, and I'll take another sip. I'll take a good 2 gulps for you guys.
BingePipe is proud to resent You Don't Know Jack. BingePipe, here's where a joke goes.
Happy Hanukkah! Good news, I thought I only had enough trivia questions.
I mean,
for
I'm
one
starting to think a
episode,
lot of people
Jack,
from
but it turns
Jackbox
out I have
are
8 days'
Canadian.
worth. Thank you for
Take that
playing
back.
alone. It
Jewish
makes Binge Pipe's targeted
Canadian.
marketing much more effective.
Sorry. I did not mean to go that route.
Here we go.
Jewish.
Remember, your deposit is
Nothing wrong with
non-refundable.
Jewish people. Jewish people are awesome. I watch a lot of people on YouTube that actually
Let's start with
are Jewish,
none of the
so
mummy puns I've been
and not
presented
because
with
of
are
for those
any good.
reasons.
Oh wait, I spoke too soon. Here's one. What would you yell if you were being attacked by a mummy who used the taste sensation of umami to destroy you?
Okay, umami.
Ah, what a savory way to go!
Yeah.
Ah! Let's see how that shook out. Umami is when your taste buds sense something savory and actually derives from the Japanese word for savory. And as my mummy used to say, hey, who slipped that in there? I'm sick of these other mummy puns.
Hallelujah, hallelujah.
It's time for Portugal the Man, the Band, a Plan,
Okay,
a canal,
Portugal the Man.
and a
I'm familiar with them.
If the oddly named band Portugal the Man went on tour in Portugal, the country, what larger region would they also be visiting?
Region of
Lisbon, the
Portugal.
capital, the United Kingdom, the Empire, South
Portugal,
America, the
Portuguese
continents, or
people
Iberia,
come from-
the peninsula. And how do we do? It's a little known fact that cities are larger than the country they're
Shot in the
inside of.
dark.
This totally checks out. We'll call the right answer by its name. Portugal is located on the Iberian Peninsula, along with
I
Spain
did not
and
know
Andorra.
anything about Portugal other than they
It's
have
not surrounded by water on all
weather-
sides because no Portugal,
weather
the
roosters,
man,
which I
is an
have.
island.
And they have man wars and they have sausage. That's all I know.
Here we have Find the Leakers, and it's a dis or dat.
Take another sip.
I'm going to read off 7 phrases, and for each, I want you to tell me if it's Donald Trump's 11-step formula for business success
Okay,
from the Art
Trump.
of the Deal, or advice from WebMD,
Or
on
WebMD.
how to prevent bedwetting. Think fast. You'll only
WebMD
get a
is
few
everything
seconds to
cancer,
pick
so
between Donald
Trump or cancer.
or bedwetting. Ready? Let's go. Think big. Use a reward system. Deliver the goods. Use your leverage. Address misconceptions. Encouragement. Have fun.
6 out of
You
7.
did
Hey,
it.
we're breaking the code right now. We're
let's
breaking
keep
the
going.
protocol. We're breaking the patterns. Should be a good round. Should be a good game. My question for
Behold, tomorrow we march on Olive Garden. What might a protest sign read that was pro-anti-pasto? Give me my just desserts. Cry my appetizers from my cold dead hand. Hey, hey, ho, ho, this pasta entree has... I love this part.
pasta? I don't know. Pro pasta,
see the right
pro.
answer?
So it's
Antipasto is the appetizer in an Italian meal.
yeah.
I once
Never.
saw an
That's
antipasto.
that's the option I
appetizer
never would have picked.
magician that comes before the
I
main
mean,
one.
now I would have thought of first, you know. Alright.
There is no hiding from can't get a dateline. Say the events of Fyodor Dostoevsky's classic novel Crime and Punishment are featured in an episode of Dateline
Crime and
NBC.
I didn't read
What
Crime or
fifty
Punishment.
episode title
I
would
don't
make
watch
the most
Dateline.
sense? The ingenue's fateful bride, the pawnbroker and the murderer, the landlord's last lease.
I don't know.
Okay, let's
I'm
take
just
a
gonna
look.
guess away from the attic.
This is the correct answer.
No.
Or is it? Speaking of correct answers,
Negative
in
500.
Crime and
Okay.
Punishment, the protagonist Rodion Raskolnikov murders an old pawnbroker.
Okay, so we're
woman.
halfway there.
Or did he? I mean, he did. It's explicitly stated, but
A murder. I mean, that was my second guess. I swear that was gonna be my second guess.
That's it for round
So,
one.
double the points.
Oh, and by the way, all the cash in round
And
two
hopefully
is
we can get
doubled,
double up
in case you care about
as
things
opposed to
like
double
that.
down.
Okay, back at it.
6 trombones is not a parade.
Let's try star accords. If the nations of Earth convinced Star Wars villain Kylo Ren to sign the real-life outer space treaty, which of these evil acts would he still be able to commit without breaking it? Sending a spy droid to Mars without UN approval, launching a third Death Star to Earth's orbit, building a Starkiller base on the moon, or claiming Pluto in the name of the First Order?
Outer space treaty?
Okay, what'd you pick? According to the treaty, the moon is for peaceful purposes only. Maybe if it was a star hugger base. You should have known.
Shit.
All these other evil schemes would be prohibited by the Outer Space Treaty, but the treaty specifically states that any nation can explore space, the moon, and other celestial bodies.
If my YouTube
So
channel,
sending
if
up a
my
robot
channel or
wouldn't
my
break any
video
rules.
gets blocked because I've been saying the S word a lot, I deeply
aren't the droids
apologize.
you're looking
But this
for.
is
They're the droids
I'm having a
looking
great
for
time.
you.
I'm having a blast.
Mes collègues sont des crétins. 7.
Take a good look at. Nice try, officer. And oh yeah, French Cutlets Prime Tour.
It's time for
Get those typing fingers ready because the longer you take, the less money you make. Okay,
Alright.
get ready. Check out this gibberish phrase and let me know what movie line it rhymes with. Smell some glue? You're classic, Narc. And pay no attention to that punctuation. Greetings
Oh, hi,
from...
Mark. Oh, hi, Mark.
Let's take a look. No, wrong, bad. Here's what I was thinking of.
Welcome to Jurassic Park. I was thinking about that one actor, the James Franco parody. You know, oh hi Mark. I don't know what he says in the first half, but I know he says it. Oh hi Mark.
Introducing type
That's the one I was
equals squiggly bracket leadership comma global squiggly
Okay,
bracket.
so we're either gonna go to communism or politics.
It's time to let Binge Pipe do their dastardly deeds.
Here's the data we scraped. Kate McKinnon,
I don't know.
Navigiere zum Bundestag, was ist austerity?
Okay.
Whose search history have we acquired?
Are we going Austrian?
Margaret Thatcher, Angela Merkel, Indira Gandhi, or Benazir
Oof,
Bhutto?
it's not C. I'm gonna go for the last one.
Let's see how that shook out. Excuse me.
Margaret Thatcher.
This is the one you missed. Yep, this seems to
Again,
belong to Angela Merkel,
second to the
German
last.
chancellor and widely regarded as one of the most powerful people in the
Negative
world.
6,550,
She's also been played by Kate
so
McKinnon on SNL.
I have to play it very smart in the last round, Jack Attack, and then I'll be finishing my beer,
Will help us
and
with Binge Pipe's next
I'm
phase.
definitely gonna be streaming right after that. So let's enjoy where we got so far.
Why not try? Let's get horny. Every generation thinks the kids after them are way too whiny, and that includes the ancient Vikings. What was that little monster Grendel running to his mom to tattle about? Eric the Red stole my land, Thor trapped me in ice, Beowulf pulled my arm off, or Sven Forkbeard ate my horse.
Thor.
Hope you like what you picked.
Yeah. No.
The better choice would have been, in the epic poem he stars in, Beowulf rips Grendel's
Negative
arm off.
8,550. So I would have to get,
Grendel's mom was a dragon.
even with a
You think kids
clean
these days can
sweep
deal with having
on
a
top of
dragon
the
for
Jack
mom?
Attack,
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't know if I can get out of this hole right now. Which sucks because that one round where I got 15,000, it's pretty nice.
Coming up, it's a thinker. Let's see what Marmaduke is up to. You can't eat a whole turkey. Why do giant dogs make me laugh so much? Because of my limbic system, because of my cerebrum, because of my cerebellum, or because of my brain stem?
Cerebellum is calling out to me, though.
I love this part. You can't walk and laugh at the same time.
Cerebrum?
The correct answer is the limbic system's hippocampus and the amygdala work in concert to create laughter. So if you don't find this game
Take another
funny,
sip
it's not our fault.
before I have to chug the rest of this.
Welcome to the attack. Oh, was I talking? Silly me. Here's your clue. Letter count.
Letter count. I'm counting stuff. I can't count stuff right now. 4 letters. Okay, that's 2,000. 2,000 out of the hole out of 8,000. We're chipping away. 5, 7, 2, 4, 6, 7. Slowly but surely, chipping away. 3, 6, 2, 4, 5. Oh, I don't know. Hi. Something with my vowels. Consonants. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, I'm in negatives. I know I'm in negatives. Negative 3,000. 3350.
I applaud you, but it's the sound of one hand clapping. Wait, is finishing with a negative score really a win? I gotta check the rule book. In the meantime, remember this.
Oh man, okay. That is gonna be the end of the live stream. For anybody that has watched all of this and see just the whole journey of where I've been and where I've got to you guys to show you this, thank you. I really appreciate you. When we've been in a live stream, it's been so long and I miss you guys. But if you guys are watching this for the whole, I don't know, how long has it been? A good hour and, what do we got? We got an hour and...
I've never told anyone that before.
almost 2 hours. If you guys watched it for a good 2 hours, I really appreciate you guys. Thanks for like, commenting, and subscribing. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Alright guys. Shoots.